Josh. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is week 3 of the Curran and Jake football podcast. Let me just get these graphics up real quick. Yes, I am the D1 bowler, Curran Bradley, Current Events in the flesh. We want to cut it over to my co-host. It is George W. Bush's cousin.
Question mark. We do not know. We're going to get that, what's that, 23andMe test, find out some ancestors?
Ooh, 23andMe.
But what's up? I'm your co-host with special guest, William Beasley.
Billy B in the house. Billy B, you're a ladies' man, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that now. But they couldn't get who they wanted to get. I'm the second option.
Says on here, you know nothing about college football.
All my expertise and analytical talent goes to the NFL. Yes.
And you're wearing a hockey jersey.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Someone wasn't really prepared.
Suspicious. Anyways, welcome back, y'all. Let's go straight into it. Week 2 recap. Jake, how'd you feel about week 2 this week or last week?
I feel like that picked up the slack where week 1 felt empty almost. Week 2 for me picked up the slack. You had insane games, which this one we'll get to later. Clemson beating Troy. That game was insanely interesting, but I think we got to start off with what was my week 2 game prediction, which was Oklahoma beating Michigan, which I thought was going to be the big week 2 game, I feel like it was.
Yeah.
For some kind of stats to look at, you had their quarterback, John Mateer, passed for 270 yards and rushed for 74 yards, scoring a total of 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing. Then you had their running back, Justice Haynes, rushing for 125 yards, with their longest run being a 75-yard for a touchdown. And then for some Michigan stats, you had Bryce Underwood passing 142 yards, and its completion and attempts were 9 of 24.
A W by the freshman QB.
Yeah.
I mean, Oklahoma had a game. There's no denying it.
Yeah, they did. That was.
They played a game.
They had a game, bro. And Michigan just hasn't been the same since the loss of J.J. McCarthy. Ooh. They haven't been the same.
He beat the Bears the other day, so.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. I don't know if that means much. An injured Bears defense, are we really impressed by a win over that?
I don't know, but we're getting off topic.
Yeah, I was about to go. This is the college football podcast, not the NFL podcast.
Let's talk about almost the biggest upset of that week. Troy leading, 16-3 at halftime against Clemson, number 12 Clemson?
That was
Wow.
It was a great game to watch, really. I was actually working when that game was on, and I almost dropped my bus tub when I was walking by and I saw that Clemson went back up. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was in shock. I thought Troy had it. I thought they were on fraud watch already. I mean, losing to LSU and then about to lose to Troy, but no, they brought it back.
Yeah, they were able to bring it back, which I feel kind of bad for all of our Trojan fans. But I do question, though, is this Clemson team as good as we thought they were,
That is a really good question.
That is a good question.
That is a really good question. Well, who did they play this week? Because that's ultimately going to determine it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Clemson anywhere on here. I did not look at these next week games, so my fault. That's last week's games. Well, not next week. Here we go. Clemson plays Syracuse. This is going to be a good game. Syracuse, they're usually not ranked and stuff. Last year, they committed the heist of the century, knocking out Miami out of the ACC championship, letting Clemson in, which Clemson won to go to the college football playoffs, which knocked Alabama out of it. So, I don't know. This could go either way.
And I know, total yards doesn't determine a game, but it is interesting to see, and it's only by a few. Troy did have the more yards. Troy had 316 yards to Clemson's 301.
Troy was just less efficient at the end of the day, I think.
Wait, I was wrong. My computer glitched out. Clemson plays Georgia Tech.
They do.
They do. Georgia messed that up. My fault.
Georgia Tech, pretty good year last year.
Haynes,
I was impressed.
That man Haynes King, bro, he's about to cook up again this year.
Yeah, let's see if I think a win or loss against Georgia Tech is really going to determine the trajectory of Clemson season.
I mean, we saw with Florida State last year. They lost to Georgia Tech week 0 in Ireland.
Yep.
Look how their season went. They turned it back around this year.
Hmm.
Clemson, they went from right out of the playoffs, worst team in college. Now they're back up there.
Yep.
I think something similar might happen with Clemson.
Who knows, man?
It definitely could.
It's still too early to tell. But now for our first SEC game, Kentucky versus Ole Miss.
Let's go. SEC ball is back.
Ooh.
This
Now,
was a great game too.
for me, it honestly came down to the wire. We had,
Through the wire?
or not the wire,
Through the wire?
but all I'm going to say is, you had Kentucky trying to get an onside kick, which unfortunately didn't go well. And honestly, I think Ole Miss proved themselves to be a pretty dominant team.
Yeah, especially with the loss of Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't think Ole Miss was they're gonna be the same every year. They're just they're gonna be a ranked team, but they're around 15 to 20 every year. But with this solid win over Kentucky, I feel like they can be top 5 in the SEC again this year.
Especially just a big wig on the road. Like Kentucky, when they play
Yeah.
at home, at home they're pretty dominant.
That stadium pulls like Kroger Field, man. Kroger Field. 35.
Now we have Texas versus San Jose State and
Ooh, this one. This is Arch Manning's
Redemption.
redemption.
Was it really
But
a redemption though?
That's what I'm saying. He
It's-
did not look that impressive.
No, he didn't.
I
A lot of it was his receiving core.
I feel like he has been overhyped, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I think he is and I know he's very young, so who knows? Maybe
I mean,
later.
was he a junior now?
Uh,
Yeah, I think he's a junior.
So maybe and there's still a lot of football to play. There's still a bunch of, but this is
Oh,
only
yeah.
week 2. So
I mean,
who knows? We still have a lot of time for him to blow us out of the water, but right now it is looking like he is just been overhyped.
I mean, you look at the stats: 19 for 30, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. That sounds amazing when in a 38-7 win. But watching the game, I was not impressed by him.
Not
he
at
looked-
all.
He just looked like a better version of Ty Simpson from when they played against Florida State.
Yeah, and the thing is, they were playing against San Jose State. They were playing against a nothing team, and he gave up a pick somehow. My thing is, he wouldn't be at Texas right now if it weren't for the Manning in his name.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that's a hot take at all. Without
Yeah.
that Manning name, I think definitely not Texas. He might have gotten. I mean, did you see the competition he played in high school?
Yeah.
Nobody good. I think maybe he would have went to a Kentucky or just kind of a mid to lower.
It's also the way I noticed the way he throws. He almost sides arm it. Have you seen that?
He thinks he's Mahomes or something.
Yeah.
He throws it like the uncle from Napoleon Dynamite.
I think I sent Curran something like that. Yeah. Now we get to one of a team who I'm still interested in watching. Arkansas versus Arkansas State. I feel like this Arkansas team has been. I know they've played nothing teams, but they are dominating them. It is crazy.
Yeah, Arkansas, bro. Yeah. Hate to say this, but I'd be playing that college football game, man. And I got my rebuild with Arkansas State, man. I want a Heisman with my quarterback.
Well, it's
But that got nothing to do with this. So.
it's sad to say Arkansas State got blown out.
Only 285 total yards to Arkansas'
So
630.
That is crazy. But both teams did have 2 turnovers, which is a little.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but hey, Arkansas.
I mean,
Stats don't lie. They got the dub. Their stats prove that they are a dominant team, and I think a force to be reckoned with for this SEC conference.
yeah, definitely.
Now, to every Alabama's fan who probably said thank you to Kalen DeBoer for winning against UL Monroe 73-0.
This was not thanks to Kalen DeBoer. This was Ty Simpson having a perfect first half. Keelan Russell, Austin Mack came in the second half and dominated.
Did y'all see how the punter clotheslined the returner on that one play?
Oh, yeah.
That's
see
the
that.
play of the game, if you ask me.
That's
That's the play of the game. Just because who expected a punter to do that?
I couldn't
Pat
tell
McAfee.
you.
Pat McAfee?
Pat
Yeah, that's
McAfee.
fair.
Pat
Yeah.
McAfee.
Of all people, it would be him to predict something like that.
No, but I mean, after being very unimpressed with how Alabama played week 1,
Oh, yeah.
I am Still, honestly, not that impressed with them. I mean, it was University of Louisiana at Monroe. Everyone knew they were going to win this game. I was hoping they were going to lose it just because I'm a hater. But Alabama, I'm still not impressed with. Anyone could blow out a nothing school like University of Louisiana and Monroe. And multiple other teams did blow out nothing schools like University of Louisiana and Monroe.
I will say some of the stats are insane. Like for total yards, 583 to 148 is crazy.
That is
You had your quarterback Ty Simpson go 17 of 17 for passing,
Exactly.
226 yards and 3 touchdowns, that's some great numbers right there.
Uh-huh.
Now we get to my team, Auburn beating Ball State 42 to 3.
War Eagle.
War
Hey,
Eagle.
War Eagle,
Y'all,
baby.
y'all let y'all's team score though, so
Yeah, well,
that's
here's
all
the
I
thing.
gotta say.
We didn't have to try against Ball State. We literally put in our second string, third string guys. There's
Yeah,
no
we-
point in running up the score in a game like that.
We put all 3 of our quarterbacks in.
I will say I feel like Jackson Arnold probably had a great game. You know, he has 251 passing yards for 3 touchdowns. Jeremiah Cobb going 121 rushing yards for 2 touchdowns. And then some of our defensive players like Sylvester Smith led the team with 6 sacks, which is crazy. We had Malik Blockton recovered 1 fumble, and I was just happy that game. That game made me so happy to be an Auburn fan.
Don't forget Xavier Atkins with 4 tackles for loss and 2 sacks.
Yeah. All right, now this is a game that I feel like is interesting. Florida versus South Florida.
If you thought Bama losing to Florida State was bad, to any Florida fans that clowned on Bama, you're the problem now.
Yep.
You're the problem.
I'm going to go off with this. I think Billy Napier is not making it another year. And here's my opinion on this. He loses games he shouldn't lose. This is a team you should have dominated, let alone. And then you have one of your players spit in the face of a South Florida. That's just a lack of discipline, if you ask me. That's because that's one on him, but also on the coaching for letting a lack of discipline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you look at the SEC now. They got the 3 worst coaches in all of college football at this point. Hugh Freeze, Kalen DeBoer, Billy Napier now. I mean, are there any good coaches in the SEC that y'all can name right now?
South Carolina.
Yes,
I
South
mean,
Carolina's coach probably.
Yeah.
You could make the argument for Arkansas right now, maybe, but let's see how the season goes.
Yeah. I mean, SEC might be on, especially coaching-wise, is on a fall-off. Especially.
Well, nothing.
We're not the best division in college football this year.
I think overall we might still be. That's a hot take right there.
I feel like with the fall off of some of the powerhouses like Alabama, or I guess just the powerhouse of Alabama, I don't know, man. Especially Alabama. Alabama's not a football state this year.
I mean, did you not see, Troy almost beat Clemson?
Did you not see Ty Simpson throw a perfect half?
Did you not
He
see
did it
Auburn
against
blow
a
out Ball
nothing
State?
Team. Ohio State blew out a nothing team too. Like,
Yes, 70-0, which is a perfect segment into that game. Which, good lord, some of these stats are that is crazy. 70-0.
They're playing Grambling State. What is that like? It's not like Yale Monroe where it's like group of 5. It's like I forget what it's called. It's a FCS. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a FCS team. So I mean, you're expected to, like, you national champions against the FCS team. You're expected to do that.
nah, man, I saw Grambling State players posting on TikTok talking about how they were gonna like win. And watching the game happen, like
A number
There's
1
no
Ohio
way.
State
like, I
team.
understand confidence, but the audacity to say as an FCS team that you're going to beat the reigning national champs,
There's a difference between confidence and just ignorance, and I think Grambling State doesn't realize. Maybe they should go back to like high school and learn those definitions.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
they definitely should.
All right, now to kind of talk about a game that, honestly, if you were to tell me they would have won, I would not have believed you. Arizona State losing to Mississippi State.
Oh my, greatest ending of the weekend. Greatest ending.
No, that final pass for Mississippi State to secure the win was beautiful.
Arizona.
And as someone born and raised in Mississippi for the first 7 years of his life, I do feel a little bit of pride that they were able to pull that win.
Now, this does raise the question, is Arizona State a fraud?
I don't know, man.
That man Cam Scatterby, bro. And once those players leave for the Giants, bro, them teams are falling off.
Yeah, I
But-
mean the Giants still suck, but that's off topic. Cam Scatterbu, it seems like since losing him to the draft, they've gotten worse. Which
I think,
no, that's what's happening. And the loss of such a key player in your offense like that can really throw a whole team off its rhythm. And I think that's what's going to happen with Arizona State this year.
Oh yeah. I mean that was a crazy pass at the end, crazy win. But what I want to say is, my game of the week, Kansas at Missouri.
Oh, wow.
Kansas was up so much, and Missouri came back, and they were tied pretty much the whole third quarter. Jalen Daniels was cooking everybody, and I get off of work at towards the end of the third quarter. I get home and I see Missouri wins 42-31,
That was
Crazy.
and I'm like, what happened in that fourth quarter?
Yeah.
That is insane.
All right, now I think we should get to our Week 3 games, and we're starting off. I think Week 3's game of the week will definitely be Georgia at Tennessee.
Oh,
yeah, for
definitely.
That is going to be a dominating game right there. That is going to come down to offense, I feel like.
That is offense on offense right there.
That is,
Yeah. And I feel like the Vols, they had a strong defense last year,
But without Nico.
but without Nico Collins, yeah.
Personally, I am an Auburn fan through and through. I hate both these teams, so
Yeah.
honestly, but if I had to choose one, I'm going to pick Georgia for this one.
Georgia
Yeah.
for the win. I think I would pick the Vols to win this.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think without Nico, I don't
I
think
think-
they
I mean, no. Have you seen Nico play? I mean, that man is losing on UCLA right now.
that is
Yeah.
fair.
I mean,
I think Tennessee has a real chance. And that might sound crazy, but if they win,
It's not.
which I think they will, I think that will determine the trajectory of Georgia's season.
Also, it's just going to be really annoying. Tennessee fans can be pretty annoying.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then we have Texas A&M at Notre Dame.
what'd you say?
Texas
We had-
A&M at Notre Dame.
Ooh, good one,
I
good
know,
one.
that's
What
really
Notre Dame won this game last year, right? Yeah.
Notre Dame's probably going to win again this year.
I'd
That was
say,
like a week 1 game last year.
around that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What, Notre Dame lost to Miami?
They did,
They
but that
did.
was a really close game.
That was a really.
I still think they're the more dominant team over Texas A&M, in my opinion.
I'm gonna say Notre Dame because in that game against Miami, in the fourth quarter, they scored in literally 3 plays. They drove 80 yards down the field in 3 plays. So
They definitely have a lot of explosive potential
Well,
to
they
be
did.
an
Well,
amazing offense.
Jeremiah Love still there. I mean, he's definitely a top 3 running back right now.
For sure.
There's no doubt.
All right. Then we have Wisconsin at Alabama, which
Whoop whoop.
do we even really need a discussion on this one?
I mean, no, we
know.
beat them at Wisconsin by 50 last year. So
I want Alabama to lose. I don't care.
he's just a
I
hater.
do too,
I
but
am a hater.
but if-
I'm an Auburn fan.
I'm an Auburn fan too. But I know if I'm going to pick a team, I think Alabama will get that. Now we have a game that LSU versus Florida at Florida, and honestly, I don't like Florida's chances at all. After
yeah, I don't.
Especially dude, if Billy Napier has a losing season this year, which he more than likely will, he's definitely getting fired. I mean, we talked about it earlier.
Mhm.
There's no shot he stays as a coach in the SEC.
Oh, definitely not.
No. He can't. He just can't compete. He can't. It's that simple.
All right.
I got a message for DJ Lagway. I need you to transfer out of Florida and go save your career after this season.
All right.
Because Florida is not doing it for you.
All right, then we got Arkansas at Ole Miss, and I'm sorry, I love this Arkansas team. I feel like they are insanely dominant right now, but I think Ole Miss, this is where Arkansas sees their first loss.
I think this is going to be a close game, though.
Oh, it's,
Oh, yeah, it's
yeah,
going
I
to
think
be-
it's going to be a
It's gonna
close
be
game.
very
This will be
close
a
game.
good game.
You know, I believe in Taylor Green. I'm going to take Arkansas on this one.
Oh, wow. All right.
A big believer in Taylor Green, bro.
Well, I hate Ole Miss, so I got to take Arkansas too.
All right. Now we got a game that I think hits close for a lot of Pelham fans. South Alabama with Will Felton playing
Will
against
Felton.
24 Auburn. Will Felton, if you see this, shout out to you.
Man, I'm rooting for South Alabama just for that, school spirit.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Felton.
I don't want to choose a winner because I love both these teams. So I'm gonna go neutral on this one.
I mean, yeah, it's difficult as an Auburn fan, but also as a, just a guy going to Pelham High School.
Exactly.
I feel very divided.
The legacy
Like
he
that.
left is still you can still feel the legacy he left. He was a big time player when I
Yeah.
was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we have Ohio at Ohio State and
Obviously Ohio State.
Yeah,
Ohio
down in
State.
Ohio, bro.
down in Ohio.
We got Ohio State's gonna win by like 60, bro. Not even close.
All right. Then we have Clemson at Georgia Tech, and honestly, give me Clemson.
Either way,
This is gonna
either
be a
way.
good game.
Give me Clemson, but if they lose, that will signify that
Their
they
downfall.
are not as good as we thought they were, and then that Cade will probably not be a Heisman contender at all.
And it might not even be Cade's fault.
Not-
I mean, some of it for sure. I mean, a lack of offensive success, some of it's always going to be on the quarterback.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we all know that Cade's an exceptional player.
All right, and to finish off this, let's talk about South Carolina at Vanderbilt.
South Carolina. That's one of my teams going into the season, man. They're gonna win this game by at least 20, bro.
They better win this game. I think they have all the resources to win this game. Not sell out Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, they still got that quarterback that owns the state of Alabama. I forget his name.
I don't remember his name either.
But he fought in court, won that extra year.
I mean,
He's here, but he ain't doing nothing against Lenore Sellers. There we go. Lenore Sellers.
Lenore Sellers.
I mean,
The GOAT.
come on. Vanderbilt definitely shocked everyone last year on a lot of different occasions.
Oh, they
Some
did.
crazy upsets. But I don't think they're going to see that same level of success this year.
Oh,
Nope.
definitely
At
not.
a school like Vanderbilt that has historically not been that good at football, it's just, you don't see seasons like that much.
Mhm.
Maybe South Carolina.
And with South Carolina's offense and their QB, their offense has been going crazy right now. So give me South Carolina.
Exactly. All right, guys. That's the end of the episode for y'all. That was week 3 of the Curran Jake College Football Podcast. We'll see y'all next week for week 4.
See y'all next week.